Hello, hello, and welcome. How's everybody today? Missy Gunn, how are you? Glad to have you with us. Hey, Renee, how are you? Glad everything's going great. Yeah, 868, they bought it back from February. I was kind of looking at that. Hi, Tara. 200 in Georgia. Okay. You got it yesterday? 723 tonight. All righty. Excuse me. Okay, something went wrong here. I guess you all can see me. Mine is saying something about some connection time went out. Let's see, retry. Okay, it came back. All right. Say seven, Miss Gunn, 723. Oh, you know what Pick-3 at a glance? With the channel, is your first time on? Wonder Woman. Hello. How you doing, Wendy? Oh, okay. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm sure that everybody's going to be able to learn from it and do well with it. I developed it back and about 30 years ago, and I had it and wanted to share it with everybody. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Good. Yeah. All right. It was your birthday. Happy birthday. Tools and the different rundowns and how to use those on Missy Gun. And have you been playing Pick-3 for a while? Okay, good. Um, some reason. Okay. Okay, you win at least 4 times a week. All right. Well, I'm glad to have you with. Maybe you have something that you could contribute to the Pick-3 at a glance family. Um, do you track or what do you do basically? Or you just use a tic-tac-toe to date sums, grids, or what are you using? Hey, Scott, glad to have you with us. You wait 10 minutes before the machine goes out using tic-tac-toes? Okay. That's interesting. Interesting strategy, I would believe. You say the machine will give you an idea at the last minute. Okay, you must. I don't know what machine. What you stand there and you have somebody tell you what the machine is doing. I'm not understanding how you know what the machine is doing at the last 2 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if everybody has that type of advantage to stand and wait for the machine to tell them what to do. They'd be too busy to stand and let me know about what's going on with the machine at the last minute. But I mean, if it's like I can say, if it's working for you, it's working for you. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, what do you mean? Good evening, Audrey. Glad to have you with us. Um, yeah, like I said, if you got that available to you, but I don't know if everybody has that available to them. Uh, Missy, I know I don't, but if it's working for you, it's working for you, and I'm sure. But my strategy is basically everybody tracking their own numbers and coming up with the numbers to play. I think that's a privilege that what you have there. Okay. Well, thank you, Wonder Woman. Yeah, you'll learn a lot from them. They're pretty easy. Once you get the strategy down, get your data in, you'll start seeing what the numbers in your states are actually doing. Once you start tracking and see what's going on, um, and how long it takes to hit these different numbers that you have, um, and setting up I have a daily play that I do, and I add, you'll see how the numbers fall, and you can add to them and subtract from building a bucket list. I seen that I'm playing, so I kind of play the numbers that haven't played working with the law average. And those are kind of things that you have to your advantage at a glance with the Pick-3 at a glance strategy. You'll actually see what everything's going on with those numbers. You waiting for the A8 to hit? Okay, yeah. That by law average, I don't know if you're running it down or if you're waiting on the A8 front or the A8 back. Oh, you haven't played in 2 months. Okay, all right. Well, one thing about the lottery, they got to play. You don't have to. You can just track the numbers and wait to the time timing is pretty much right for you to start playing your numbers. That A8, if you're waiting on it, I don't know if you're waiting on just the pair or the front pair or the back pair on it. Like I know that the 9-2 on the back ain't fail in Missouri evening draw, because you got to track all of them different. The midday and the evening different. So I just realized too that the 19 didn't fall, only fell once. The 1-9 only fell once on the front end in Missouri in January. So now I'm adding 1-9-2 as my daily play for sure, and I'm putting that 1-9 front pair I'm playing daily. So, that's how I made up. I made up the front that ain't played and the back that ain't played, and that's how I play my numbers. Hi, Cheryl Richardson. How you doing? Glad to have you with us. Glad you can make it today. And that's what I do with the. I always track the front pair, the back pair. See the longest time that the front or the back played, if they can mate up, and make that my daily play to play straight. That's my straight numbers, like that. And also with tracking the actual 1,000 numbers with the Pick-3 at a glance sheet. But okay, good, yeah. And definitely play your triple H. You're welcome. Definitely put your triple H in there if it's been that long. So that's how I hit the triple H last year with the in December, because the A8 well, just the A8 front pair hadn't failed. I mean, I'm sorry, A8 back pair hadn't failed. So I knew that, okay, A8 back something had to fall. So I definitely knew, I don't really play triples, but toward the end of the year, if I play them, I wait for, I don't play it. I only play them at maybe December, November and December if they haven't failed. But I have to mate them up with something, like if the 0-0 front, if I know 0-0 front ain't failed and 0-0 back ain't failed, quite naturally I know what triple to play would be my triple zeros. Like that, or same thing with, 2-2. But I mean, midday and evening, on your midday evening draw, you're gonna track them separately. You have to track them separately. That's what you're looking for, and you're looking for your numbers when you're doing the master sheet. The master sheet, everything is in alphabetical order, and you got to realize all those numbers being in alphabetical order. Each one of the columns all the numbers mirror each other on each column. Like the 012, the mirror it on that column would be the 567, like that. So every number mirrors itself. So at a glance, you can always tell what number has failed and what mirror of that number hasn't failed. Hey, Michael, how are you? Glad to have you with us. You'll always know what number and its mirror, and that's a big plus to me, because when I track my columns, I can always know if a column ain't played in 2 or 3 months. I always know when that column is due and what numbers on each column are due, especially if a mirror haven't hit. Two numbers that's opposite each other that haven't hit. So that's powerful. But all the information is powerful with the Pick-3 at a glance, because everything's right there in front of you. Like now, I know that the 19 and the 59 hasn't failed from February. Out of the 10 pairs that we had to play, we only got 2 that's left for the rest of them. And if I was to play by them having a 19 and the 59, by both of them having 9s, my number to play would be 159, like that. When you hit, you always know where you're going to pull your numbers from for your state and how your numbers for your state are working. So when I hit, I don't have to guess where I'm going to get numbers from. I do the tic-tac-toe, the date sums, different front pair, the back pair, the single digit, all at a glance. Okay, so that's how I win. Okay, that's how that's how I win. And I don't know about the machine or winning 4 times a week or stuff like that. If that's working for you, then that's fantastic. But I don't think everybody has that available to them. Pick-3 as glance system is available to everybody in every state. and everybody can track their own numbers and know why they play in their numbers. And know exactly why they play in their numbers. And that was always my situation. Even when I hit and I would go to different places and do the different tic-tac-toes and the rundowns, even though I would see a number, I couldn't guess what number was going to come off a tic-tac-toe or a rundown or a grid. I wouldn't be able to see what number was coming till after the number then came that next day. And that wasn't really helping me any. Uh, but with the Pick-3 at a glance system, you can see how long those numbers actually take to come out. Long, if like 1 month, tracking, and this was an incident where I realized that a 7 hadn't hit any number for 2 months in my tracking. A 7. So I knew triple sevens had to fall. That's why I play my triples or something like that. You'll see what's there for you to play. And they came and I hit them. But I knew a 7-7 in the third month. I knew a 7-7 something had to fall. I would guess you can figure out by the law average how long it's going to take these numbers to come out. Like that, like I'm saying, the on the number that I'm playing now, that 9-2 ain't failed in 18 months. Doing my tracking and study the numbers, I know that usually a pair, front pair, back pair, the most it might take is about 15 months. Well, I can take that number and play it because I got an idea that it's about due, um, like that. So, and you will too with your state. You'll start seeing how long the numbers actually take, because of like I say, I don't know if all retailers allow you to stand by them and wait for the numbers and do stuff like that because they normally be too busy to do it like that. But like I say, if that's working for you, but to me, Pick-3 at a glance put the power in your hands. You really don't need to depend on anybody to know where you're going to get your numbers from because they're going to be all laid out right in front of you with the 4 sheets that I have that that you can really write them down. I'm looking at doing some with a PDF where, if as long as it don't cost me anything, email some of the sheets that I have and that I have shown on my channel for people just to simply write them down. Once you do the 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown on them, you got the master sheet in itself right there. As long as you know how to use it, which most people that play Pick-3 know how to do the 1-1 rundown. It's simple to explain how to use that sheet. Um, and if you call me over the phone, and then I found an app that's very powerful now. It's called a Pick-3 rundown app, and it does the 1-1 rundown for you, and it makes it real simple to find your data that you need to track from. If you just started, you're going to need to track your data back to 2022. This is where you got to collect your own data. But once you get that 1 year's data and move forward, then you'll really start seeing everything individually, or how to do that. And it makes a big difference, how long it's going to take for your numbers to hit. The main thing is not bouncing on and off your numbers. You set your numbers up to play, and then when they hit, you always know where you're going to look to go get your next numbers from, without having to guess on different numbers. Hey, Pick and Play, how you doing? You seen they bought that 688 back pick? I figured they're going to do that 311 or that 688. I think I mentioned that in one of the lives about that, one of them coming back. I know you seen it, didn't you? Or did you catch it? Yeah, 677. Oh, okay. Yeah, 677. All right. Yeah, that column 8 is hot. It is. I figured it's gonna be hot for the year. Uh, okay, all right. Good for him. Good for him. We, he don't want you to know how everybody was. Okay, well, hey, he'll change. I'm sure you took care of him. He's gonna take care of mama. I'm sure he will. But oh yeah. Okay, well yeah, well good. Yeah, he's a good kid. Yeah, it's all good. Right, good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. He'll take care of you. He'll give you more than that if you need it, I'm sure. He'll give you more than that. Ain't no doubt in my mind. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. And Pick-3 Dragon. I heard about that Pick-3 Dragon. Somebody was telling me about that one. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. You played at 7 front. Did you fall off that 9-2 back pair pick and play? You fall off of it? Yeah, it's called Pick-3 Rundown. Did you say 19? I think ain't fell on that front end. Pick and play. That 19 ain't fell on that front end. I think last time it fell was March of last year. So it's almost a year now on that 19. So I definitely be playing that 192. You know what I'm saying? And that 19 front. Did you hear that? Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Yep, that 19. I'm playing that because if that 19, hey, that's too much of a dead giveaway not to play that number. That 192. Oh yeah. Oh okay. You think they should have gave up a triple? Hey, I think they playing with us on these triples. I'm telling y'all, because they playing too many doubles. I'm sure you got an attitude. You had $30 on the triples. Oh man, you was trying to hit them hard on triples, wasn't you? All state triples go. Okay. Well, are you playing straight and one off? Oh man, you going all around them, huh? I'm telling you, they throwing all them doubles to get everybody on them triples. You ain't gonna beat them. Yeah. I hear you. You got your triples in too. Oh, okay. All right. But I'm a Only triple, yeah. Well, you said you got your triples in, so I think those triple twos are still out there though for evening. It could be. That's a triple I would be looking at though. Doing series instead of triples, yeah. 5, 3, 4. The 866 is gonna call triple zeros. Okay, okay. You talking about the 688, right? Ain't that what came last night? 688. It's called Pick-3 rundowns. Pick-3 rundowns, Renee. Pick-3 rundown. I think you can get it on the iPhone and the Android, from what I understand. Yep. I mentioned they were gonna probably bring that back this month. That 133 or that 688. I couldn't. It ain't in my budget. I looked at it, wasn't messing with it. That's how they do. Like I said, if a number fall twice, they either bring the mirror or the number back that following month. Oh, it's a green one. It's a green one. Says Black LLC. Cheryl, Blind Squirrel LLC. It should be the first one. It should be up near the top. I think it's a popular one too. It's kind of greenish. Okay, yeah, that's it. You're welcome. It has a couple other rundowns in there too, but the 111 is the one that you just need. But when you okay, if anybody else new on here that has any question, it's pretty much the question and answer session. Um, if anybody has questions, it's question and answer live for the Pick-3 at a glance, so I can demonstrate any questions that you might have that I can show you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Cheryl. Um, but like I said, with the strategy and the system, I can explain it in 30 minutes. A lot of people calling me over the phone, and um, that's not coming to the live, so I just fill them in over the phone on how to use the strategy and use the system. But um, it's getting out there. It's getting out there, and hopefully they're. But like if it's something hard for them, I have them come to the live. Um, the A8, okay, the front or the back is that you asked how you know what position to play it in. You go back. Oh, if you go back to see last time that eight weight fell on the front or the back, and like the last time maybe the number the 088, the 188, the 288, the 388, or 488 fell. If it's a 88 something like that, I usually play a 50 cent combo in Missouri for $100 on the number. or I played a dollar combo, which is $3, or give you $600 in Missouri on a combo. Um, uh, but as far as the position to play it in would be pretty much that what you're looking. That's what you pretty much would be looking for. But if it's an A8 pair like that, I play it on the front and the back on that position. If I'm just playing that pair, oh, you're welcome. Yeah, if I'm just playing that pair, I play the front and the back, and I play the triple eights for sure. I'm playing the triple eights if I know, if I'm playing a double, I usually play whatever that double triple is. Yeah, like that. Um, But like I say, the main thing is being able to stick to a budget and playing consistently, and be happy with what you're playing. Oh, okay, good. What about single number pairs? As far as how the single number pairs will come basically from tracking your front pairs and your back pairs to see what single numbers are left on the front pairs and back, Audrey, if you're tracking them. Um, if you go back and like I say, go back and track your data, you'll know what front pairs and back pairs haven't played. Now the single pairs, you're talking about my individual pairs. You have to use the triangle chart to track the individual pairs. Are you familiar with that chart, Audrey? It's a triangle matrix chart. Okay. Yeah, your individual pairs, if you would play them where you would do the front and the back and then the individual pairs, um, I would play them like if like I say that 19 hasn't played, and if I want to play the individual player, I do a wheel on it at 1901, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, all down to 199, and 50 cent box it like that if I want to play those pairs. Or like I say, if I know that the 19 front ain't filled on a number I'm playing and the 92 back ain't played, then I'm gonna play 192 using that pair. And I'm definitely, since 19 didn't play last month and it's almost going on 2 months now, with this month almost being over with, I'm you looking for 619? Okay. Well, you definitely need to be looking for that 199 and that 911 off that 800. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't mess with it right now, but that 911 to me look good for sure. Because the 19 ain't played. You know what I'm saying? Pick and play. But I'm just putting that out there. I tell you, I'm just putting it out there so you see it. More eyes, like I say, more eyes the better. Because you got to look at it, they might mirror that 6 on you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, at 913. All right. Yeah, what? Yeah. Yeah, that 028. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Now they might that 573, they could bring the mirror of that 573 with that 028. Yep, that's what they do. You call that full circle? Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they'll do that. But it's just really the numbers doing what they do with the law average. You know, you'll see it as you're tracking it too. Um, Because like I said, they've been playing all around my 160, my 076, and my 574. Yeah, 654. Yeah, the 109. Yeah. Hey James, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. 706 at midday. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I seen that too, and it didn't even dawn on me that it was my number. So I like I say, I'll just wait. Oh, okay. Glad to hear it, James. Yeah, that's for sure. 1,000 bucks. But like I said, yeah, taxi free. Hey Coco, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Like Coco, I don't know if that's more likely to make it fall as a triple. I can't say that because like I said, triples got the least odds. I would rather roll with those doubles if I could track those down. Coco, that's the way I roll with triples. Like I said, I just have to stick with that. Um, they get 3 or 4 times they'll come out of the year, and you can't really call them. The only way I can call a triple is like I say, tracking the front pair and the back pair on those triples. If the front pair of the 5-5 and the back pair of the 5-5 ain't played, and I'm playing triples toward the end of the year, likely I know I can pin down a triple like the 5-5. I hear you. You're not playing with the Missouri Lottery. I see. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would do. Front pair, back pair, Coco. Oh, you heard the phone ringing and you didn't pick it up. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. But hey, it ain't done yet. I think they still can fall in evenings. That's the only. Like I say, I got a reason why I would play those. You see how the twos are hitting now, right? What we had the 5-2-2, the 7-2-2, and they coming back. Yeah, it was. I think that's what you told me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Some five. You're right. The 2-1-2, some five. Right. Yeah, the Psalms, like I said, I don't fully. Now the one I didn't get into too much was the Psalms, but I understood a little bit of how the Psalms work, where you sum up the number and then you see what other numbers, and it's easier to look at the sum of the numbers or something like that. It's kind of works like Pick-3 at a glance a little bit, but it's different. I say, because you're looking at, if a lot of numbers with that sum five come in, then you want to play numbers with sum five, or a lot of numbers with a sum nine, or something like that. You want to look at playing numbers with a sum of nine and like that. I did understand a little bit of that, but to me, that was still wasn't giving me what was going on with all the numbers. So I see people still using the sums. But, like I said, it's all strategies if it works. The main thing is just trying to get the lessen the pool of the numbers you have, um, to try to play the hit and win. Um, and to me again, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. Um, uh, with I was looking at that. Like I said, I couldn't figure it out to why I would just play numbers with some of a number to make them my numbers to play. Um, I'd rather look at the 10 columns and make them I mean my columns and make them the numbers I play. If I play, off of what columns they fell off of, and I know why they play, and the numbers mirror each other. And like I said, if I was playing midday, if I ever go into playing midday or try to play midday, I can track to see what numbers hadn't failed midday or evening, and then would be my numbers I would play. If I know that 1, 2, 3 didn't fall midday and 1, 2, 3 didn't fall evening, then I would play both of those like that because I know the likelihood of me hitting them like that would be greater, than trying to play a different strategy but not knowing what the numbers are doing midday or evening. And I have one like that, just playing numbers that haven't hit midday or evening. But like that to me, that's just a little much running for me. Uh, I couldn't, I wouldn't be able to keep up. I mean, I could, if I found one number that I would just play 3 or 4 days or 5 days out for midday and did not worry about trying to play for midday and evening. And that's usually how I would play. But midday just it works good for me because I'm comfortable playing it, and like I said, I try to keep a Pick-3 interesting and fun to play for me and easy to play. But like I said, if it's working for you, it's working. But I just think I can pinpoint that number. Like I say, that 192, it's all over the map. When that thing comes, it's probably gonna come up a couple of times, uh, for sure, or better, because you got the 1 9 front and the 9. Oh yeah, I'm looking for that one. Anybody else got any questions or anything that they're looking for? Okay, pick. Um, that's the only one I got picked that I'm looking at. Other than the 292 and the 992. I'd roll that whole. Well, I'm not rolling the whole column, but I'd roll that whole column when I hit. I'm gonna stick with that column. That 192. When it show up, it's gonna probably stay. Yeah. All right. Anybody got any other questions? If not, we're gonna call it a night. Okay, family. We'll play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. I appreciate everybody's time and support. See ya Monday.